Greetings dear viewers. So today we are at the Vaijnath Mandir at Palampur in Himachal Pradesh. This is a really spectacular temple, very sacred, and look at this, a Shiv temple in the middle of the Himalayas with the snow-capped mountains visible. Nothing can be more beautiful than this. Har Har Mahadev. This temple was originally built by the Pandavas thousands of years ago, but later it fell into a dilapidated condition due to lack of visitors and neglect. And later on, it was repaired and rebuilt many times. The first renovation project associated with this temple dates back to the 8th century and was carried out by two merchant brothers named Ahunk and Mahok. These two earned their wealth honestly, and unlike the other members of the merchant community, they didn't hoard their wealth or spend it on themselves. Instead, they returned it back to society by the construction of this glorious temple. Now, in those days, temples also functioned as institutions of healthcare and education, so it served society in every meaningful way possible. The second renovation project was carried out by the generous Maharaja of Kangra, Sansar Chand, and his loyal family priest Gangaram. Thanks to their hard work, the glorious and magnificent architecture is still well preserved today, and most of the temple managed to survive the devastating earthquake that had struck the region in 1905. Let's now have a look at some of the carvings and sculptures that are present on the temple complex. So the first one is a rather standard image of Uma Maheshwar, but some details in it reveal a lot about how Himachal culture has been in contact with others. So Himachal Pradesh and other Himalayan regions have a long history and tradition of Buddhist and Hindu coexistence, and this is rather revealing through the design of Mahadev's Trishul. Notice how it doesn't look like a normal Trishul. It somewhat resembles a Vajra, and this is really important. Now, why exactly is this important? Because Buddhism is what introduced the worship of Bhagwan Shiv to other countries and cultures. The painting that you're seeing in the background right now was made in Japan, and throughout many countries, Japan, China, Korea, Mahadev was worshipped for a brief period of time thanks to Buddhism exporting his worship, his cult, his traditions. And if you paid close attention to the previous images, you'll quickly notice that the prongs of the trident shown, they very strongly resemble the structure of a Vajra as per Buddhism. And here we have another gorgeous ancient sculpture, this time showing Ma Durga with 10 arms alongside a Shivling. And here we have Bhagwan Shiv in his ferocious avatar of Kal Bhairav, as we can see through the garland of the severed heads of demons, the kapal filled with demon blood, and the khatwang club that he's carrying. He is also shown to be in a somewhat benign aspect, as he's blessing a devotee rather than trampling a demon.